Okay, here we go. Nummer 38. How do you ask the first part of that question? Okay, everybody try it. Was für Musik hörst du gern? Okay, one more time. Was für Musik hörst du gern? Okay. What do you think it means?
What kind of music do you listen to?
What kind of music do you like to listen to? Okay. How do you ask the next part? Good, everybody. Hast du eine Lieblingsgruppe? What's that mean?
What's your favorite music? What's your favorite band?
What's your favorite?
Very close. Do you see the word what there, though?
Do you have a favorite?
Do you have a favorite group or a favorite band? Yeah. Okay. And the other part, right after that. 2 more words. What you got? Einen Lieblingssänger. Everybody try that. Einen Lieblingssänger.
A favorite singer?
A favorite singer. Okay, so you're going to be answering 3 parts to this. Okay, so here we go. The first part, you're going to be answering the type of music. Okay, so you're going to say ich höre, and then you're going to fill in the blank. So you'll say that ich höre, and then fill in the blank. And the word gern can just go at the end. Okay. Now, a lot of times you like a whole lot of different types of music, maybe just 2 types of music, maybe just 1. I put very common ones up there, so we've got country music, pop music, rap music. I'm assuming all 3 of those are pretty obvious what they are. Yes, Calvin, please take your headphone out.
Rock music.
Okay, then klassische Musik, what's that? Classical. Jazz is just jazz. You know, even in English we don't tend to say jazz music, we tend to, I like jazz, okay? Metallmusik. Metal. Mm-hmm. Somebody in the other class asked, what is that? If you don't know what it is, you don't need to worry about it because it's not going to be one of your favorite kinds of music, probably. Alternative. Okay, alternative, so alternative music. If you say alle Musik, what's that mean?
Music.
All music. Okay. Or, this is probably the most common one, is to say all music except for, and then something. It's frequently country or rap goes, fills in the blank, okay? So then you would say, ich höre alle Musik außer Countrymusik gern. So, I was giving an example. I listen to country music.
I don't.
Was it Blake Sheldon? Is that his name?
Blake Shelton's great.
Tractor. All right.
Take up truck.
Here we go. Guys, come on. Recording. I have all of your voices on recording. Posting it today. Okay. So, so you could say ich höre alle Musik außer Rapmusik gern, or you could say ich höre Countrymusik gern, or ich höre Countrymusik und Popmusik gern, or whatever you want to do. Some people might want to say something like ich höre Pop und Rapmusik gern, so you can do that. You don't have to say the Musik multiple times. Okay. Does that make sense? Fragen so far? Gesundheit. Jamie?
Sorry.
All right. Next part of the question. Do you have a favorite group and then a favorite singer? Okay. Let me explain the full next slide before you write down your answer, please. Okay. So pens, pencils, iPads, whatever else down. Okay. Unless you're finishing this slide right now. All right. Above the line and below the line, you're going to pick one above and pick one below. Okay. So the first one is about the group. So if you do not have a favorite group, nein, ich habe keine Lieblingsgruppe. Or, ja, meine Lieblingsgruppe ist, and give me the name of the group. Don't translate. Sean, I told you to put pencils down. Please keep it down until I'm done. Okay. If you have more than one, ja, meine Lieblingsgruppe sind, and then list them with an und before the last one. Okay. For the favorite singer, this one's a little bit more confusing. So you'd say, if you don't have one, nein, ich habe keinen Lieblingssänger. Lieblingssänger is the word for a male singer. Okay. So if you have a favorite female singer, you're going to add the part in red. Okay, so you would say, ja, mein Lieblingssänger ist, if it's a guy, and ja, meine Lieblingssängerin ist, if it's a girl. Okay. If it's plural, ja, meine Lieblingssänger, and that's the plural, my favorite singers are, so sind, blank und blank. Again, no translating of names, and you can't use the same name for a band as well as a group. It's one or the other, right? So if you're obsessed with Justin Timberlake and he's your favorite singer and you really like his band, well, that's a different name. That's in sync or whatever. Okay, so they can't be identical. Does that make sense? Go ahead and start writing. Jared?
There's like a group called Lucas Graham, and then the lead singer is Lucas Graham.
But he's the lead singer of a group, so therefore your favorite thing is a group, right?
Oh yeah, but
So then, how they sell records or albums or whatever. They sell it as a group.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand that it's a name as a group, but it has to be one or the other.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, a favorite singer has a backup band who does the backup singing and they play instruments and stuff like that. Okay, in most cases, it's going to involve other people, but you know. All right, Nummer 39. How do you ask that one?
Was ist deine Lieblingsfarbe?
All right, what's it mean?
What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color? Okay, the next three are all pretty simple. Okay, short little answers. Okay, everybody's going to say that they have a favorite color, whether you do or not, and you're going to say it in German. So keep it basic. Okay, so if you have one favorite color, you'd say the top one. Meine Lieblingsfarbe ist, and then insert color. You wrote down all the colors supposedly when you did the notes on eye and hair color and house and stuff like that. So look back through there. And if you have more than one, meine Lieblingsfarben sind blank und blank. Nummer 40. How do you ask it?
Was ist dein Lieblingsbuch?
Good, everybody. Was ist dein Lieblingsbuch?
What is your favorite book?
Richtig. What is your favorite book? Okay. So, for this one, okay, you're not going to translate any titles. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay. So, you're going to choose one of the three. If you don't have a favorite book, ich habe kein Lieblingsbuch. Totally fine. If you have one favorite book, mein Lieblingsbuch ist. And if you have more than one, meine Lieblingsbücher sind blank, and list them with an und before the last one. If it's a trilogy or something like a series, you can just pick one of them, or if there's a generic name for it. Okay. Today, Sean?
Is there a way to say like series or something, like the name of the series and then like, this name series?
Just pick the word book and series.
I would. Serie.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's not as easy to pronounce as it looks, so personally I just go with the first one in the book.
I'm just wondering, I'm not doing that. But technically, could you go, mein Lieblingsserie ist my favorite series?
You could if I weren't trying to get specific vocabulary
Yeah,
out of you and
yeah.
everything. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I said a Bible.
Bible.
Like how it's spelled.
You're not the first person to do this. So, Bible.
Sick. You say
Wow.
the Bible or you say Bible?
Die Bibel. It's not often you hear the word sick referred to as, or with the Bible. Okay. There we go. Nummer 41. How do you ask it?
Was ist dein Lieblingsfilm? What is your favorite movie?
Richtig. Now, it's going to be basically the same structure as this one. Okay. But you don't need to translate with one exception.
Oh.
What's my least favorite movie? There you go. If it's Star Wars and you feel like you want to say it's Star Wars is your favorite,
It is.
then you got to do it in German.
Was?
Okay? It's not hard to find, but I'm not helping you. Okay? So if you show up, when these cards are due, so these cards are due, we're still going to break it up by set, even though we're all doing this big chunk today. So these are due on Friday. Okay? The next set that we do that we'll start in a minute here, those are due next week. Okay? So if you show up on Friday and you want these cards checked and you have the phrase Star Wars, Star Trek's totally fine, but Star Wars on your card, it will not be on time. So choose wisely.
Wait, so would you be mad if you came to school in a stormtrooper outfit for
The stormtrooper outfit loses a lot if you can't wear its helmet, and you can't wear the helmet in school. So
But you can wear hats, right? So if you wear this
Then you said that.
So, if you don't have a favorite movie, ich habe keinen Lieblingsfilm. If you do, and it's just one of them, mein Lieblingsfilm ist. If it's plural, so multiple, meine Lieblingsfilme sind blank, 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 blank. Same thing as the series thing. You can list it however you want to. I fear for you already. Go ahead.
This would not be like TV shows, though.
No. This is not TV shows. It's a totally separate question coming up later. This is movies.
How would you say V in front of a movie? would you say like the and then the movie?
Well, it's an English title, so you would just say the.
So like The Sandlot. Would you
Yes.
say like The Sandlot?
Yeah. You're not translating any movie titles except for the one that we've discussed already. Okay? Any other questions on this one?
9.